Okay, I'm filming this with the new Garmin VIRB action camera. I just wanted to demonstrate some of the features of the Garmin GPSmap 751XS. This is obviously just on display, but what I show you is pretty applicable to what you'll be using on a real boat. So, first thing that gets asked is about the mapping. Built-in maps for the Garmin GPSmap 751 are the blue charts, which give you all your navigational data, all your contours, Australia-wide. And you can see with the 751, sorry, stop panning, is that it is pinch to zoom, just like your smartphones. The extra cards available for this are the G2 Vision card, which I have in at the moment. This gives us our satellite imaging overlay. Take it or leave it, sometimes useful. As well as Mariner's Eye 3D, which is this appears. And Fisheye 3D, which shows beneath the vessel, showing our sonar cone itself. The other benefit of the Garmin's obviously is that it's just a relatively simple, easy to operate touchscreen. They're about the same size as your finger. No fancy text, just all Arial bold. Built in, we also have Perspective 3D. That's just as if someone put a Monopoly piece on top of a dining room table with a map on it. We also have fishing charts built in, which remove a lot of the navigational data, increase how many contour lines we can see. Radar overlay if we have it. The other feature of the G2 Vision card is auto guidance. So, to give an example, say we're here in Port Phillip Bay and we want to go to Western Port because we have a lot of fuel to burn. Right there, navigate to, go to. Now, just like every other GPS, it's going to do a straight line. Pardon me if the camera's moving around a bit, by the way, I'm first time filming. Which is pointless because it takes us over the peninsula, let alone shallow ground. However, we can avoid that by selecting where we want to be, pressing navigate to, and then guide to. This does some calculating. It says don't sue us. It now navigates us around objects, maintaining us in a safe depth of 5 meters and over on the right side of navigation buoys. So that's the other major benefit of the G2 Vision card. If we press home here, this takes us back to our home screen where we can then access everything else. These combinations we can customize ourselves to show obviously sonar and chart plotting, split chart plotting, and any other number of combinations you can think of. Under sonar, these units come with a 600 watt AMR transducer or the optional TM150 chirp transducer, which you can see I'm running at the moment. I won't go too much into chirp because it will bore the hell out of you, but it is a lot better. If I just go menu, sorry, go back, split frequencies. Here we can see on the right hand side 200 kilohertz, and here we can see chirp on the left. You can see all these extra fish arches that we just wouldn't ordinarily see, as well as all this extra noise that is removed from chirp. Like I said, I won't go too much into it, just know that chirp is sensational. If we go home again, if I go to navigational info, because Garmin does have access to a lot of their own mapping and their own resources, we can now go to offshore services, find the nearest fuel bunkering, the nearest toilets, the nearest repairs, as well as our tides and currents and celestial information to show the position of the sun and the moon and the phase of the moon at its current time. It is NEMA 2000 and NEMA 0813 capable, so we can get all our engine data as well. We also have a video in feature. Settings, system, GPS. The Garmin GPSmap 751 series does come with a 10 Hz internal GPS antenna and a GLONASS receiver as well. GLONASS is the Russian version of the GPS network. It's got a few more satellites and a few newer satellites in its constellation, so they can perform a little bit better. But you can see I'm getting 10 GLONASS satellites and 10 GPS satellites, giving me 20 satellites to then triangulate off to help with position acquiring and accuracy. From here we can also get to all our other setting information. There's a Wi-Fi and a Bluetooth module built in. There isn't too many uses for these at the moment. The Wi-Fi will allow you to work with the Garmin navigation app for your tablet. Talk is that this unit I'm filming with at the moment, the Garmin VIRB, which does have Wi-Fi as well, will be able to link with these 751s. We'll wait and see what happens there. But pretty much that's it. Gorilla Glass, very hard to scratch. You got your glare IR light sensor there. Pretty much it. Anyway, hope you guys learned something. Hope this camera worked as well too. See you later.